Hey guys, Chip Meyer here. Staying at home, stay-at-home mom, I guess. Stay-at-home dad, whatever it is. We're selling on eBay, and that's the group we belong to. And I wanted to throw this video out to everybody that's been asking questions about golf shirts and getting started, and how fast can I learn, and how much money can I make, and all that good stuff. This is going to be a multiple part series because there's just too much information to get out in one video. It would take me over 30 minutes. I've tried and tried and tried to cut it down. I'm going to try and give this to you in short segments. The first thing we're going to cover today is condition of shirts, but we will cover brands, we will cover material, we will cover, size, we'll cover logos, a little bit of listing and pricing, kind of putting it all together in this series. But first, I just want to give you my background. I am an avid golfer, have been since I was probably 4 years old. I'm probably the only person that I know that at age 7 or 8 asked my parents for a subscription to Golf Digest magazine. I have worked in the industry and taught lessons and directed tournaments and all that good stuff, so I've seen the insides and the outsides of a golf shop, or a pro shop, if you will. I know the brands that are more popular, the ones that are a little bit better made, certainly the ones that are priced higher, and feel that I had a good foundation for selling golf shirts when I decided to start selling on eBay. But I was very uncomfortable at first because I've been out of the industry for a while, and I felt that maybe things had changed, or that I didn't really know what I thought I knew, and I didn't. But that changed for me when I read Suzanne's Golf Bible, and I will never stop recommending that ebook. It's $20. You will make it back in your first or your second golf shirt sale, because this is just like printing $10 and $20 bills. Are you going to get rich? No. Are you going to find a, brand new with tags shirt and sell it for $100? No, not very often. They're out there, but you're just not going to have it happen very often. Most of the time, you're going to find shirts for $3 to $5 to $6. You're going to flip them for $20 to $25 to $30, and you're going to make $10 to $20 every time you flip a shirt. Now, again, do that 20 times a month. Do it once a day. Do it 30 times a month. That's $300 a month you didn't have. It doesn't take a lot of time to list these shirts and get them online. They're easy to ship. That will go through. My shipping process is pretty simple. That's my tub of shirts. And if you can tell, the bags are labeled and the thank you stickers on them, and the 10 on there on that sticker is how much that shirt weighs. So I do all of that before I go upstairs and list the shirt so that I'm ready to go when it sells. It takes me zero time to come down here, print a label, stick it on a bag, and drop the shirt in there and put it in the mail. I would say to sell one shirt a day, you're going to need about 100 golf shirts listed in your store. And at least that's when it started for me. I would say 150 to 200, you might sell 2 shirts a day. 300, you might sell 3 shirts a day, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 1% is a pretty good, that's not your sell-through percentage, don't get me wrong, but that is about the amount of things you need out there to generate that kind of consistency. But once you get it consistent, man, it's just, you can take a week off and you still make $100. It's just a very, very easy way to build a foundation selling on eBay so that you can throw your other things out there and sit on them and wait for the right buyer to come along and still be making sales in the process, so you don't get paranoid, you don't freak out, you don't start saying, gee, this eBay thing doesn't work. It works. I reside exclusively in golf shirts right now. I mean, I'm branching out, I should say exclusively in clothing. I will take notes on my listings as far as what I'm going to do, measurements, logos, etc. And then that allows me, once I have a basic process down, that allows me to branch out into what you will see here, which is blue jeans, dress shirts, Western wear, Hawaiian shirts, whatever. And, maybe we do videos on that in the future. I don't know. But anyway, today we're going to go through the condition of these shirts. And I'm not going to talk about brands yet. You're going to see brands. We're going to focus just on the condition, because condition is everything. It makes a difference between a $10 shirt and a $50 shirt if the brand is right. And like I said, we'll go through brands next. But first is obviously your new with tags golf shirt. And the thing to look for, as far as wear and tear is concerned, obviously new with tags is new with tags. But let's take a quick look here at the points of the collars here. There's no phrase on this tip. There are no phrase on this point right here. All the buttons are there. The holes, when I unbutton the shirt, the hole closes up. It doesn't stay open. One of the things, some of these shirts have not really a tag per se, but like a sticker in the back, and that will rip and tear and will do all sorts of crazy things when the shirt's been worn. The shirt might otherwise look new, but that is a big indicator of the wear and tear. You can always check for pit stains on on white shirts especially, but look along the corners here for frays. None. This is a new with tag shirt, and obviously it wasn't faked. It's brand new. I shouldn't say that to make you paranoid. Fakes are just non-existent in the golf shirt world for the most part. But this looks new, right? Button closes, buttons are all there, no phrase. Looking into this, there's a little curl there, but that's not that big of a deal. Again, no fraying along this. I'll talk about collar crease in a minute. Very minor, if it really probably isn't even there. But look at that tag. See the difference? That was one of those sticker tags, and it's just basically missing. It's been through the wash and the dryer a couple of times. I can't even sell that shirt as mint, even though it is a mint shirt, because that tag is all torn up. That's I kind of do 1, 2, 3 stars. I do loved and gentle and mint, and that is not a mint shirt. A mint shirt is, I cannot tell it's not new, even without the tags on it. I can tell that shirt is not new, so I have to automatically downgrade it to gentle, which costs me $5. Another great brand, Hugo Boss. But now you can start to see the softer edge there. There's a little bit of wear. It's still in pretty good shape, but the one thing that ticks me off is it has collar crease. If I fold this collar down, you see that dark line running through here? That's collar crease. This isn't a three-dimensional video, obviously, but what this is when you fold the collar back, it's the flat part of the top of the rim here, and when you unfold it, it's like it never goes away. Guys that play golf or wear golf shirts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is probably the first sign somebody's going to donate the shirt. But this shirt has a lot of mileage on it. Because Hugo Boss is such a great brand, I can still sell this shirt. I just can't sell it as mint. I have to sell it probably as gentle, possibly loved. If we look at it a little closer, I can see a little bit lighter coloring around this band. This very cuff of the sleeve. That's another sign of wear. That shirt probably is headed for the loved category. This is the exact same material. It's a Lacoste shirt, though, which is a very popular brand, by the way. But this, you can't see that crease in there. You know, I mean, you may be able to see a little faint start of it here, but there's really not much. This shirt has very light wear and tear to it. It's in much better shape. If we look at the points, again, down there on the tip, that fraying, that is out of the machine. That's not from wear and tear. If we look up here on the corners of the button, there's no real strands or no heavy wear. These are the first places that are going to show wear. So that shirt's could be probably sold as mint. These shirts, though, the material makes a difference. This is a Nike golf shirt. Let me find there's Nike Golf, there's Nike Fit Dry, there's Nike everything. We'll go through that when we go through brands. Main thing is this particular shirt is a polyester type blend. It is going to hold up a lot better. Look at the stitching along there. Again, buttonholes close perfectly. This is a mint shirt if I ever saw one. I'm surprised this one isn't new. I can't prove it's not new, or I can't prove it is new because it's got no stinking tags on it, but I would be willing to bet you this shirt has been worn maybe one time. It's a beautiful shirt too. Under Armour's another popular brand, but again, this polyester type stuff is a moisture wicking type material. It's very popular these days, but it does not show the collar crease that the others do. It does not show the wear and tear that the other shirts do. Look at how perfect that thing is. This side too. You can see a little bit where that buttonhole opens up, but I mean, this is still a mint shirt. You cannot tell it's not new. And I'll just show you this one because it's the first purple label Ralph Lauren I've ever found. It's the only time I've ever paid $9 for a shirt as well. But that's a $200 retail shirt. That is a shirt that I could probably flip for $50 within 24 hours of listing it. I'm going to ask more, but you just aren't going to find shirts like that very often. If you can find, we'll talk more about brand, but if you can find a shirt like a FootJoy or something that maybe is a little bit more tour issued type stuff for the PGA Tour, you can flip those for some serious money. But generally speaking, you're going to be in the range of $20 to $30, maybe $35. And like I said, we'll go into brand and size and all of that stuff later. I just wanted to at least run through one category, which was condition, because that's everything. Look at the top closure where the button closes. Look at the points of the collars. Look along the collar edge. Look for that collar crease. Things like that will tell you how much wear and tear and abuse that shirt has taken. The sticker in the back, like I showed you, if it shows cracks or splits or anything like that in it, that is probably a heavily worn shirt. And you just downgrade it. Stick it on anyway. If you stay within the major brands, which we'll go through next, you won't have a problem selling the shirt anyway, so don't be afraid to buy it. All right, guys, there's part one. I will talk to you shortly.